Hey, Suki, how are you, baby? Hello, pretty girl. Are you a pretty girl? You are, you go pretty, you do, girl. You're so furry, you're so furry. You're coming in and squeeze you know. You pretty little thing. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. And I am bringing you this broadcast with a heavy heart, I must say. It's the final round. It's been a wonderful, wonderful relationship, I feel, with this championship. I feel very connected to this championship. I feel very close to this championship, and I'm very sad after 6 races that we're seeing it come to an end. It's upsetting. And I don't know. If you're listening, and you know who you are, just remember, you're the one thing I just can't get enough of. So I'll tell you something. This could be love, because I've had the time of my life. And I've never felt like this before. Yeah, I swear it's the truth. And I owe it all to you. So here we are for the final round of the VGT. Yes, Skyjacker, hello. Good evening, sir, says Skyjacker. So we're here for the final round of the VGT Season 6, Round 6. And it's been quite a championship. Let's read the bump, shall we? What is the VGT series? The VGT is a VRC one-make series using a different Vision Gran Turismo car every season. Drivers will take it to a huge variety of machinery and will need to get to grips with the nuances of each season's car in order to make progress through the fields. Skyjacker, numpty, left laptop at work, sad face. Oh, does that... All okay. Evening thingy, all okay, everything's good. Well, I say everything's good, but at work... Oh, right, Skyjack says he'll try and help with points mid-round. That's all right. Home 6 won it, hasn't he? I haven't looked at the table, actually, so just because Home 6 wins it all. Yeah, Mama Homesick, as you're asking, I'm all right. Well, except for the sadness that this is the final round, obviously. And at work, I abraded my finger, my middle finger, the one that you tell people what to do with. And yeah, that stings a little bit with a whizzer, with a sander. I was sanding a bit of carbon and just my finger was a little bit too close. So that's not fun. And then I used my special teeth scissors to cut my nails, and I've cut one down a little bit too much. And so I've got a finger on each hand that is ailing. So I'll hopefully it won't hold me back. My keyboard skills are pretty poor at best. So now with 2 ailing fingers, luckily I don't think either of those fingers are the ones I touch the keyboard with. I think I use my fingers next to my thumb. So I think the keyboard actions could still be fine. But we will see how we get on. How far did I get through this? Look at it. It's gone all out the window now. Look at it. And Skyjack says, yeah, he's going to help with the points. Coolio. So we're going to have 10 minutes qualifying. We're going to have a sprint race of 15 minutes. And we're going to have a feature race of... No, sorry, ignore that, because this is a different style. It's different styles. We're going to have 7 laps in the sprint race and 18 laps in the feature race. I apologise. Yes, yes, styles changed. So it's going to be 30 miles plus completed lap and for the sprint race, and the 75 miles plus completed lap for the feature race. If you don't know the rules by round 6, why the hell am I meant to learn them? Oh, we're getting ours up already. That is not going to happen often. It's only because this is a special occasion to me. I'm feeling deep. So we're at Spa-Francorchamps, okay? I'm not telling you any information. We're going to have 10 minutes of qualifying with 3 choice of tyres, racing soft, racing medium, inters and wets, and it is Spa, so that could be a possibility. But they must use the sprint race tyre Start tyre. Changing compound is not permitted between qualifying and the sprint race. Free choice of tyres in the sprint with the racing soft, racing medium, intermediate, wets. And then the feature race is going to be free choice of tyres, racing soft, racing medium, intermediate, wets. Dry compound used in sprint race cannot be used. So if they qualify on softs and race the sprint on softs, they can't use the soft tyre in the feature race. There is a mandatory tyre of a racing hard in the feature race. Now, look, how's things going? Now then, let's have a look at the table. So, going in, ooh, it's raining. Oh, the poor boogers. We've got some Shiren's on softs, Homesick's on inters. He saw the weather radar. Cthulhu's gone for medium, so it's varied out there. I think Shiren's going to try and nip round and just come back into the pits, is he not? We can't see what the weather radar is that they see, but Homesick's gone out on the inters. The gauge at the moment is on the line where it's just about ready for inters, so Shiren might be able to just sneaky get a lap in on those softs, but it's not a sneaky lap, is it? Because there's an out lap and then the fast lap, so that's not looking good for Shiren. Shall we watch him, see how many times he spins? Sorry. And he's got Cthulhu behind him, I believe. No, that's not Cthulhu, that's Pat, sorry. I got my liveries mixed up. So we're looking at the Russian sensation. He's on a set of racing softs on a very damp Spa track, and we are assuming he's going to come round to the pits. We've got a few of them out there that are on intermediates. I'm trying to get through the table though, so give me a second. So Homesick Alien's on 130. No, my word, you're right. Skyjacker does have to update me, because first and second are both on 130 points. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Homesick's just got it on wins though. He's got 6 wins to lose 4. Baz is in third on 106 with Skyjacker fourth on 101. Tight battle there. Ensign Hewitt's in fifth on 97 points with Harvey in sixth on 91 points. Unfortunately, Harvey can't make it, so Ensign Hewitt can just breathe easy, but he is chasing down Skyjacker with only 4 points deficit. Then we have Jokers in seventh. He's on 81 points with Pat in eighth on 75 points. Shiren ninth on 72 points, and Electric in 10th on 50 points. So interesting stuff ahead. Right, let's get concentrating on qualifying now. They're still on the outlap, so we haven't really missed much. I think I've covered the rules in a haphazard and bizarre, strange way that you probably feel more baffled than you did before. Now Shiren we've seen off. It's getting wetter, isn't it? No, well, is it getting wetter? So Skyjacker, he's opted for a set of intermediates, and he's going to start his flying lap now. Homesick Alien just coming up to the line as well. And then we have the Baz. He's on inters, making his way to the line. Then we have Shiren. Is he going to go into the pits, do we think? Or is he going to try? He's really struggling. It's getting wetter. It is getting wetter. He's going to have to get inters, I think. Cthulhu on a set of wets, Cthulhu is. So Cthulhu, his tyres aren't quite right yet for the track. It's the little gauge next to the diagram of the car. That's Shiren, I think, trying to make it into the pits without getting in too many people's way. And so Cthulhu's going for it on wets. Maybe it's going to just get wetter and wetter. And he's hoping near the end of the session is when he's going to come alive. Pat is on intermediate. Shiren's gone into the pits. Ensign Hewitt's on intermediates. So, yeah, so Skyjacker then, he's on his lap now. And he's buzzing around. Shall we try an in-car? Do they have windscreen wipers, these cars? Doesn't look like they've got them. Maybe they just can't afford the battery power for a windscreen wiper. That's bizarre, isn't it? Oh, it's starting to rain a bit heavier, but still no windscreen wiper. They seriously don't have windscreen wipers. This car was not designed to... Well, it's electric, isn't it? It shouldn't go out in the wet, really. Water and electric doesn't mix all that well. So, the windscreen wiperless Audi. Cutting corners there, I think, Audi. A bit cheap. Who do they think they are? Fundamentals of the electrics of the car is probably lights and windscreen wiper. They were probably the first parts of an electric bit on the car, and then they build a fully electric car and leave off the fundamentals. Damn you, Elon. So Skyjacker, he crosses the line with a 2:17, and then we have, I just saw Skyjacker did a woohoo. It's Homesick, not as close, 2.2 seconds adrift of that. The Baz in the boost. Coming through, ladies and gents. Oh, back end getting excited on him. And he gets a 2:19. He beats the Alien by half a second, but he's 1.7 seconds off of Skyjacker. Cthulhu on those wet tyres. I can't imagine he's going to do the lap times, and I think the rain, it looks sunny again. Yeah, he's going in. He's not brave enough. No, he's got to go inters. It's too wet for anything other than inters out there. So Pat, is he going to be the next guy to come across the line? Sharen's probably still on an out lap, and he's running out of time. He's not going to have as many. So Pat sets a time of a 29. He's some 9 seconds off of Homesick Alien, though. It looks like he took a detour. Ensign Newitt goes ahead of him with a 2:21, 1.6 seconds off of Homesick Alien. I think Sharen's just about to start his flying lap, and he's running out of time. The Harvmeister is in the chat saying, "Hey, Thingy Harvey, you're missing Spa in the wet. You lucky sod." I bet you're sat there with a beer thinking, phew, thank God I came up with that excuse about being at work or something. I don't know what excuse you used. I think that is it, isn't it? You said you were still at work. So Skyjacker's on pole with the Bazinator in second place. But knowing the Homesick of Aliens, that will not be lasting very long. I don't know if you've just joined us, Harves. You might have missed my finger problems.
Late, but won't miss the stream.
The Harvemeister saying, working late, but won't miss the stream. Bless him. Bless him, he is my favourite. Gotta say, I used to have a favourite, but they crossed me. Skyjacker on pole at the moment. And he's going to up it to a 2:15. Go on. Suck that, Homesick Alien. And Homesick Alien, though, is looking more competitive with this time and takes pole away. Suck that, Skyjacker. Look at them. They're just like little children bickering. And Bazza coming around through the bus stop, what was formerly the bus stop, a mighty corner. And Bazza! Suck that, Homesick and Skyjacker, says Bazza. But in Belgium, the Belgian bullet comes through. Unbelievable stuff. Ensign Newitt then on his run. He's sitting behind someone. Who? Oh, Pat. It's getting sunnier, isn't it? Oh, poor Cthulhu. He's come in and put inters on. He's going to be coming in again to put dries on. Softs or mediums. And Sharen's already locked in his tyre for... Or unless that doesn't matter anymore. I'm not sure. It's confusing. But it's definitely drying up. Pat crosses the line. Goes fourth fastest. Ensign Newitt crosses the line and goes fourth fastest. And he's 0.8 off of Skyjacker, with Pat in fifth. And Sharen goes pole. His first run. Wowzers. Well done. Suck it, Bazza, Homesick and Skyjacker, says Sharen in Russian. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Like it. Cthulhu then. Is he going to surprise us? This is his first competitive run on the right tyre, or maybe not the right tyre now, because we're starting to dip under that line. No one's going to put dries on, though. Cthulhu in that tough battle with the Alien, remember. Homesick Alien only third fastest so far. I'm sure there's more time to squeeze out of the bad boy yet, because it is drying, and even the inters will get a bit faster on a drier track. It's just slicks with grip. So, with tread, I meant. So Cthulhu, we're watching Cthulhu, but he's quite a way off from crossing the line. Someone's just about to cross the line. See if we can get there. It's Skyjacker then. He goes faster, but not fast enough. He moves up into second ahead of the Baz. Homesick Alien just about to cross the line. He takes pole 0.6 ahead of Sharen. Who's the next guy we're looking for? It's the Baz. Belgian Bullet on home ground. And he's shooting to please. And he gets pole again. Go on, Baz. You son of a gun. And we know there's other people. Where? Pat. Where is Cthulhu then? Just behind Pat. So Pat will be the next to get across that line. And I think it's 10 minutes of qualifying. So Pat's going to just about get there, I think. And I don't know how long the timer is. If those on a run, we'll get the run done. Son. So Pat coming up to the line it's going to be better, I think. Yes, a lot better. Goes up to 5th. Cthulhu is who I'm looking for, though. Cthulhu goes to pole. Cthulhu goes to pole. The flag is out. Cthulhu in the very last second got that in there. And where are we looking then? Do these guys get their lap? Ooh, Shiren crosses the line, gets 4th fastest. Skyjacker is mighty wide there. And has he lost too much time there? He's down to 5th at the moment on a drying track where it's uncertain how much grip is in the corners. Cthulhu knew. Cthulhu absolutely planted it, and Skyjacker at the moment is wringing the neck of the Audi e-tron and trying to expel everything. He's 2 seconds off pole, but he's 9 seconds up at 9/10 up on his own time. And he is driving it like it's fully charged. My voice was getting on my nerves, but I need to have it on in the background just in case something goes wrong. And Harves in the chat is saying Bazza is bossing it. He certainly is, isn't he? So there's goes Skyjacker then coming towards the line. What has he eked out of that? He's gone up to 4th ahead of Shiren. Shiren's done his runs. Homesick Alien takes pole away from Cthulhu. And Cthulhu might... No, Cthulhu is done. Bazza then. It's Bazza. Can he do it? Can he do it again? He's done it twice. Can he do it another time? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? No, I think he's slower. There you go. Bazza in 3rd, though. Great. So Homesick on pole, Cthulhu in 2nd. What a showdown in the championship. Bazza in 3rd. Skyjacker is 4th. Shiren 5th. Pat's still on a run, though. Pat could change things. And Ensenua is 7th. He's done. So Pat's still on a run now. And there could be things changed. That's not where the track is. It's a bit wet over there. And that's it. He ran out of time anyway. So, and I think it's pretty much raining heavy out there. Let's have a quick look at those results then. So, Homesick Alien takes pole from Cthulhu by 6/10 in the end on a drying track, with the Baz in 3rd, ahead of Skyjacker 4th, Shiren in 5th, Pat is 6th, Ensenuit is in 7th, and that is the grid. And that looked very hard. It looked difficult. And we're at 8, 7, 6 seconds away from race start. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gents. This is going to be a banger. Let me do all the stuff. That's right. I'll still beat the lights, dude. The light dude is so slow. I think they do it on purpose so I can do all that. Kaz was listening. Excuse me. Lights are on then for 7 laps in the wet, and we're off. Tentative start from the field, and Homesick Alien maintains the lead ahead of Cthulhu, and none of these guys know how much grip's out there. They're just feeling their way around, and plus they have to conserve, well, maybe because it's wet they might not have to conserve the battery, because just driving in the wet alone is conserving battery. So Homesick Alien leads from Cthulhu. Bazza maintains 3rd, but Skyjacker is all up and in his business, his busyness. And Skyjacker will not want to wait around and let Cthulhu and Homesick pull out a lead. But again, how much battery save will they need to do? It's a long track. It's got a very long couple of straights on it, and that will burn the battery. So, yes, there's a lot of race management has to be thought of here, and Ensenua slipping back over a second behind the Pat. doing some battery conserving early doors, it seems. Homesick Aliens pulled out nearly a second on Cthulhu now, and he is making this championship quite straightforward. Or is Cthulhu conserving and being clever? Interesting. It's all very tight here between Skyjacker, Bazza and Cthulhu. And Homesick Alien then 7/10. Shiren 9/10. He did a great job in qualifying with just one lap, pretty much. And he is sitting 5th at the moment, 9/10 behind Skyjacker, but Pat's gone a little wide there, giving Ensign Ewart an in, and Ensign Ewart says thank you very much to the Pat, and Pat, distracted, has gone further afield than he would like. Maybe he's still hungover from the birthday shenanigans, as Ensign Ewart then goes up into 6th place. And he goes wide as Shiren closing in on Skyjacker, who's still looking for a way past the Belgian Bullet, and there is no room at the inn. Cthulhu there, none of them pulling away really. Oh, and it looks like Cthulhu in trouble. No, Bazza's in trouble. He's wiggling around. So Skyjacker, and who's this? Shiren enters the chat. Hello. Shiren up into 3rd. He's coming in hot though. Or is that, no, that's Cthulhu, sorry. Cthulhu's going in hot. Skyjacker could get a move done here. And Pat as well coming in hot into La Source. And Cthulhu has maintained that 2nd spot, but Skyjacker very much under his chuff. And Shiren as well making some big moves. Nearly up to 3rd. I don't know if he had to back out of it or something. And he's going for Skyjacker. It's a duel between the Monster and sponsors, the Audi. Oh, he's doing some major blocking on the Baz, defending like a lion, and the Baz is trying to find a way by. It is nip and tuck out there, with Homesick still being hounded by Cthulhu, and Skyjacker in the mix as well, and Shiren there in 4th with the Belgian Bullet, who we know is very fast in this car around here. It's neither getting wetter or drier, it seems. Oh gosh. But no, none of them have windscreen wipers equipped. That's helpful. Silverstar in the chat saying, evening lovelies. Hello Silverstar, hope you're enjoying your DIY. So Silverstar there, Silverstar, that's Baz. Silverstar's in the chat. So Baz then, all up and in. Shiren having a little wiggle. Wiggle it just a little bit. I want to see you wiggle it just a little bit. And we're on with the Belgian Bullet, sitting in 5th place at the moment. Lap 2 of 7 here at Spa-Francorchamps for round 6 of season 6 of the VGT. Lots of action in the final corner. Why am I sat here in car when all of this is happening? It's like Noah's Ark. They're trying to go 2 by 2 through the bus stop, and Homesick Alien, that fastest lap thing just went Homesick, Skyjacker, Ensign Ewart. It couldn't keep up. Shiren's going for another move up the inside of the Baz, and he's had to break out of it, and now we're all getting a little bit indecisive in the first corner. This is helping Homesick. 8/10 though on Cthulhu. Cthulhu's not losing sight of that championship, and Skyjacker wants to go out with a bang of the season. I mean, has he had a win this season? I don't think he has. I think Homesick and Cthulhu have been rather greedy, kept them all to themselves. But I will check. Yep. Not shared any out. Skyjacker's had a few podiums, I believe. At least 2, 3, 4 podiums, though. That's all right. So he wants to go out. He's had every spot on the podium, bar the win. He's gone for a move on Cthulhu. He's found himself out wide, though. And Cthulhu stays cool as a cucumber and holds the line as Bazza and Shiren look to get closer and snugly with Skyjacker. But did I see Cthulhu having a bit of a wiggle coming out the corner, or was that just a epic defending? I'm not sure. And now the sun's out. I'm not sure what the rules are. It's not meant to be pit stops in the sprint. But if it totally dries up, are they going to just drive with the wets on? That'll be weird. So Homesick Alien then leads the way. 1.6. Catula under immense pressure from Skyjacker with Shiren. Shiren's having a look over the inside of Skyjacker, but Skyjacker always was going to take the line. And Shiren had to back out, giving Bazza the opportunity now. And the Baz in 5th with Ensign just behind him. And Baz is doing the job of a superstar. And Silver Star saying Homesick just hoovers wins. He does, doesn't he? It's like a win magnet. And Homesick then 1.3 seconds ahead of Catula. Catula could do without the Skyjacker hassle as he tries to fight this championship. Oh, Shiren was a little on the curbs there, and the curbs bit him. And he slipped right to, not the back though, because Pat looks like he's had some mission as well. But oh, and it's all going wrong for Shiren. He can't get the car going without the wheels spinning up. Got to start very slow or put the traction on. Homesick Alien then 1.1 seconds ahead of Cthulhu, and on a drying track, very tricky because the grip changes in every corner, and Skyjacker feels like he's found something. And we're just over halfway. The battery seems fine on these bad boys, and I think battery is not a concern in this race due to the wet weather, and that wet weather is going away rather quickly, and Skyjacker is really fighting with Cthulhu, and with Cthulhu's defending is giving Homesick Alien a space to breathe in. The Baz is there 1.7 seconds behind, but he's got Ensign Yu at 4 company, and the Duracell e-tron is not letting Bazza have a moment. Pat then did get ahead of Shiren, and Shiren, bless him, is struggling with grip. In the chat, the halves saying the Star of the Silver has joined the chat. Yes, he's in there. So Homesick Alien and Silver Star saying Sky might have got a chance with Inters over the wets. Hey. Oh, Cthulhu had wets on. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, maybe so. Now it's drying up for sure. For sure, yes, Cthulhu might be in trouble now at the end of this race. He's going to have to do some epic defending with a set of tyres that shouldn't be there. And Skyjacker nips one in. He's licked the stamp, but Cthulhu is blocking the post box. And, oh, Skyjacker had to get out of that one, or he ran out of track. Cthulhu, though, it's only a matter of time on those wet tyres, how observant you are. And, yeah, Cthulhu on the wrong tyre is under duress here, holding the rest of the field up, giving Homesick Alien a walk in the park. Mama Homesick saying, come on, son. Yes, Cthulhu not only bulleting his own race, he probably would have been better off letting Skyjacker go and attack. And now Cthulhu goes very wide in La Source with no defence. And Skyjacker, though, it's all a little late in the day for him to go and attack the alien. That did not work out. Cthulhu strategically probably should have let Skyjacker go just to try and take the win away from Homesick Alien. And Silver Star saying Sky didn't use the right stamp there. And I'm saying poor Shiren. What? Shiren, sorry. So there we go. Shiren is having a tough one, I must say. You've got to feel bad. Harves is like quite a way back. He started from the beginning of the race. he's going to be hearing us chat about him in about 10-15 minutes. So Homesick Alien then 3.9 seconds lead from Skyjacker with Ensign Hewitt in third. So Cthulhu slipped back even further now in fourth, with the Baz looking to get a position back. And Silver Star saying, get in there, Big D. He is, isn't he? Up into third. He got past Bazza. Where did that happen? I didn't even notice it. What happened to the Bazza? So, yeah, Baz slipping back behind Ensign Ewer, and now Ensign Ewer looking primed and ready for a podium, but those tyres are looking gnarly on all of them, really. Homesick's got about halfway on them. 3.7 seconds, and Skyjacker, there's just not going to be much chance to catch him with older tyres. And we're on lap 5 of 7. Always a chance, though. Never counts out Skyjacker. So Ensign Ewer in third. The Baz has got past Cthulhu, and Cthulhu woeing his tyres. And I honestly don't know what the rules are. Surely he can't, he doesn't have to go all the way to the end on those things. They'll be dead. And Pat as well. His tyres starting to feel it. Shiren might get Pat if Pat has to stay out on a dead set of tyres. No, Cthulhu's gone in, so sod the no pit stop rule. I guess for where it's changing weather, it should be allowed. And Pat also going in. And I imagine Bazza or Ensign, no, they won't want to pit, will they? They don't want to give up position. Those guys in the pits, it'd be surprising if they catch them. But you never know, we might see something very interesting here on a set of dry tyres. There definitely is a dry line appearing with only 1.5 laps to go. Jesus, Cthulhu's gone for a set of mediums, and he's coming out slow though, because that pit. Tequila. Ding 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 ding. Pat's got it. What did Pat put on? Pat's put a set of softs on. Oh, Pat's a bit of a waste though. It's only like 1 lap, but maybe he feels it. Oof. And Cthulhu only risking mediums, but he had a bit of a spin. Homesick Alien 4.3 seconds in the lead. He's not quite around to the line yet. I don't think there's going to be a fear from the dry running boys. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I don't think the time difference is like that much. I don't think they're going to make up like half a lap in 1 lap. But Ensign Ewer in third. He's nowhere near Skyjacker, but Bazza is very close. Bazza, he's tasted the champagne before and he wants it again. Bazza's been having a recent run of very good form, and another podium to add to that run would be amazing. Oh no, and Ensign goes a little wide there. Oh, the tyres are totally dead on Ensign, and that's a shame. He should have pitted and had a race with Pat and Cthulhu. They're flying, aren't they, these pair? Jesus, they're catching up. Shiren was a little bit behind the rest of the pack though, but I don't know, and Ensign's got a struggle on. So Homesick Alien starts the final lap, way in the lead of this one, 6.7, and his main championship rival is down in 7th place. This is looking like a slam dunk of a win. And I'm saying so confused at the moment with these pits. Yeah, no, I think changeable weather, you've got to be able to pit. If it rained halfway through, they wouldn't expect you to drive on soft tyres. So I think Skyjacker needs to, but he doesn't want to pit. Baz's tyres have pretty much gone, and Ensign's coming back at him. Shiren's still 12 seconds ahead on the final lap. It's 13 seconds, so Pat and Cthulhu not really catching up the field, so it hasn't really paid off anything to them anyway. Silverstar saying he smells controversy. No, I think you're allowed to pit with wet conditions. I'm pretty sure you can. But yeah, there may be something in it, but yeah, you couldn't expect them to drive on a dead set of wet tyres all the way to the end, could you? Although Skyjacker has, so... Oh, Inters. Bazza is now dead on tyres, and Ensign Ewer is right on his case. Battery is pretty similar between the two of them. And Shiren looks pretty safe, still 12 seconds. And Cthulhu makes up a position from Pat, and these two squabbling over each other to be able to gain time on the guys ahead, maybe. So Shiren may be safe there in that 5th place. Cthulhu now ahead of Pat and trying to crack on, but it's all a little bit too late in the day as Homesick Alien comes around to, was it Blanchimont? I don't know. I can't remember. No, Blanchimont, I think it's at the beginning. I can't remember what that last bit is. But he's coming up to the bus stop, so... And that is the final of the race. He's got no grip. unfortunately for him, but he gets through neatly and nicely, and it's Homesick Alien for win number 7 this season. Cracking stuff. Skyjacker then another podium to add to the roster, and the Baz did get, we saw him get it back off Ensign, and the Baz's great run of form continuing on with another podium. Take a boo, my son. Ensign Hewitt finishing just behind him in 4th, and Shiren 4.4 seconds. Cthulhu is definitely coming with a tailwind, but Shiren looks pretty safe for that 5th place as he heads towards the line, and Shiren secures 5th spots ahead of Cthulhu in 6th with the fastest lap. Now, if there is a pit stop controversy, he might not get the fastest lap. I don't know. I don't think there is, though. I think with changeable conditions, there must be. You wouldn't stay out on dries. So Skyjack is saying, yeah, changing tyres due to weather is okay. And Skyjack is saying, I'll do some math and PM you on Discord. Ooh, let me open Discord. Do I get a break? That race seemed really quick. It seems like we've only just begun. We've only just begun. Ooh. So, that sounded good. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'll get a break. The lobby will get changed. Those guys will go for a little practice, and you guys will just have a chill listening to engine sounds. The Harv says, good race, guys. Kind of glad I'm still working, so I didn't have to swear a lot. That did look quite tough, didn't it? I wouldn't have fancied that. Well done to the alien. Did a great job. There goes the hot brew. Lovely. Who said that? And we're just waiting for them to enter so we can go and watch some soccer. As it looks sunny. It looks, hey up, I forgot we can do the map. What an arse. I could have done that before the sprint and we would have been more up together with things. I think I checked it once or twice and it was really dull like that. Nothing happened. And I thought, oh well, we won't do that again. Oh, and I can zoom in, can I? Can I zoom in? You can bugger and zoom in as well. But yeah, no weather on that map anywhere. There you go, look. And so the only time we should have checked it, we would have seen some of all the other times we've checked it. It's been a waste of time. Skyjacker is Homesick's asking if it's still got to use racing hards, and Skyjacker says we do. And Bazza says 4 points. I'm going to sneeze. Is there anyone on track? No one. What the bleeders? Not even Ensign Hewitt has gone out. Right. Well, it's highly probable he will. So let's just take a moment to reflect on what has happened. Oh, hey up. I was on the wrong person. Shiren's going out for your delights. Okay.
Weather radar still useless. Only shows what.
Adios, amigos. Pat saying weather radar still useless. Only shows what has been. Yeah, but if there's been rain, if it's raining all the way up to the beginning of the race, because that sprint started in the rain, surely it showed that. And no, because I didn't look. How frustrating. Right, I'll be back pretty soon. I'll get you updated with those numbers as soon as Skyjack is crunched. Okay. Cheers. Why, hello, you hound dogs. We're back. Oh, no, we're back. Oh, this is it. This is the final race this season of the VGT. Oh, gonna miss him. So Ensign Ewer, he's out there having a tra-la-la. He's trying out a set of racing hard tyres. I'll check Discord, but I'm not expecting a lot. It's, you know, that abacus is quite big. It's got to move a lot of beans. It's got to move a lot of beans. Oh, I've got a thing. Here we go. Oh, he's done it freehand. I like it. I like it. That's the future of... Oh, God, he's done loads of things that I... What does the P plus... Oh, pole, sorry. So, Homesick Alien, he was on 130, wasn't he? Oh, it's afterwards, sorry. 130, so, and Cthulhu was on 130. So, they're now on... Homesick's on 147, and Cthulhu's on 142. Baz got 14 points then, so he's on 120. And Sky got 15 points, so he's on 116. So there's 4 points between the Baz and the Sky. Big Dan, why did you draw a picture of his penis? That's disgraceful. Skyjacker, really. He's got 110 points. He got 13 points. And Pat picked up 10 points, and he's on 85 points. He didn't bother with Shiren. Oh, he's put Shiren on 90 points, 91 points, so maybe he's... Where did Shiren finish? Figure on light goals, he says. Well, Shiren finished behind Big Dan, so he'll still be behind him in the championship. Look at me. That's a beautiful table. I love it. I love the doodle of Big Dan's... magnificent organ, but you know, the one small little just a slight niggle I'd have is that you missed Shiren. If that's S-R, but he didn't put his score on there. If it is Shiren, I'm not sure. Skyjacker. Not Shiren. Just tell me how many. I can tell you. I can add it on to 91. Oh, Shiren. He's at the top of the champion. He's at the top of the practice session at the moment. Is Shiren, car 69? Sorry, Sky. I like the table. I don't want to be negative at all. I just noticed is all. And I'm not one to pick things out. Look at the mistakes I make in a stream. So, you know, I'm not one to throw shade around here. And I love you just as much with these with the little mistakes. It makes it perfect. So Cthulhu now, he's going to want to come back with a big bang. But I mean, 5 points. That's a big spread. That is a humongous spread. He's got to find 5 points. I mean, 60. You get what? 16 for the win, 15 for second. He's got to finish. He's got to have a race like the first race. He's got to hope Homesick, has a race like the first race he had over the rest. First race. Shiren has 84 points, one behind Pat. Ooh, it's interesting between Pat and Shiren then. He's 84 points just behind Shiren. Who's S/R then? Oh, Harvey. Yeah, of course, it's the Halfmeister. Sorry. Forget his Scary Rambo, because he started racing when I was doing replays, so I only ever see his nickname, which is Harvey. And now we do it live. He's Scary Rambo. Yeah, Rambo, the halves. Yeah, I got it in the end. So you just left Shiren totally off the table. That's even worse. My gosh. I mean, this is not something you want pointed out publicly on a stream, I'm sure, so I won't say anything else. Okay, good. See, Binko doesn't like doing the admin of the rooms because I'm mean. But it's just keeping you on your toes, is all. I'm helping you out. I'm that little voice on your shoulder just saying, you do not this, you didn't do that. Everyone needs one of those, surely. Cthulhu having a practice start. Woof, yeah. Well, it's rolling. It's a rolling start. Oh, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's finding. Oh, it goes, doesn't it? Just a squirt, and it's up to 100 something. Unbelievable. Fantastic. Oh, press G. So, Skyjack, you better get out there and get some practice in, man. We're going to be starting in a minute. You've got that win to get. Although Cthulhu is going to be wanting that win. If he's not going to win this championship, he's going to want to go, oh man, Cthulhu with the wet tyres, how must he feel? Oh, he was doing so well. Oh, why wet tyres? Why did he think? Did it look like the radar was just never getting drier or something? Even after, is it because he qualified on him? He felt like he had to do the race on him. So many questions. Poor Cthulhu. That was very Ferrari-esque, wasn't it? Only for this round, never again. I'll blame it on my poorly fingers. I pressed the wrong letter. So, we're sitting in the pits. That's helpful. That's how much I'm concentrating on what I'm doing. So, Homesick Alien then. We're going into a, what is it? Just 12? I can't remember. 18 laps? I'm just saying numbers because I'm not even sure. I just know there somewhere it's before 20. I don't think it's over 20. I can check that information for you. Look at me. Time me. See how quick I get it. And I'm not even wearing my glasses, so I'm having to hold my phone at a very distant... Oh yeah, thank you. That's enough from you. 18, boom, give me a badge with a smiley face because I got it through a guess. Yes, Skyjacker, I am. I like this championship very much. I've grown very used to it. I like having this championship around. I find this championship very helpful. It's a safety net of a championship. So, Homesick Alien then is a pole with Skyjacker in second, the Baz in third. Remember, the Baz and Sky having a huge ding-dong, 4 points between those guys. And the lights are out. And Homesick Alien pulls away, lovely, as he did in the first race. A little bit of to-do further back there with, someone got caught on the apex. It looks like our friend Sharen. Or was it the Baz? No, it was the Baz. Their cars are too similar. Homesick then against Skyjacker. Skyjacker really is up the bumper of Homesick Alien. He's going to get himself a lovely tow. Remember, the juice doesn't matter so much in this one because they're pitting. So, soft tyres for Skyjacker, soft tyres for the Alien. Alien's got a bit of damage on the back of his car. That tow was strong. Maybe they can't bump draft in this. But Skyjacker then easily by Homesick Alien. Maybe Homesick Alien wanting to ease the tyres in gently. And Cthulhu then already up into third place. He started down in sixth, remember. And Cthulhu, like a bullet, has got himself right up into third. Sharen in fourth. Then we have Entenua. He started on the hard tyres. Yes. Mediums for Pat. Interesting. And Bazza has started on the hards as well. So Pat will be wanting to execute an overtake on Entenua anytime soon. But he's off of the racing line. There's no grip out there, lad. You got to get in there tight. That's where all the nice tight. Oh, he's out wide again, but he's made the move around the out. No, that's the Baz still behind him. Sorry, Ensign's there. Gosh, these cars look similar. So Pat still hasn't got himself past Entenua. What about further up? Skyjacker still enjoying his lead. Homesick Alien holding back a little bit, one thinks. And Cthulhu's going to go for a move on the Alien. What is the fizzle? And Cthulhu then all up in the Alien's business. And the Alien, he's being wily, is he? Skyjacker then into the bus stop ahead of the Alien with Cthulhu in third. And Shiren in the fight as well on board with fourth place. Shiren and Pat has expertly got past Ensign Hewitt. Oh, and look at Cthulhu. Oh, my words. Oh, my. I think we had a Cthulhu and Homesick getting a little snazzled up with each other, and then Shiren came in and gave him a good walloping. See if we can get a good replay of that. So here we see, I think Cthulhu had a sniff up the inside of the Alien, and then they both caught each other. There he goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, ho, ho. It's like carpool, and not the type where you're giving your friend a lift. Wow. Car snooker or something. And Cthulhu is there, though, in fifth. Bazza, Shiren's in fourth. Homesick's in second. So Ensign Hewitt managed to... Oh, I missed it all, look. But Ensign's on the hard tyre. That's brought them lot into it. Lovely, hasn't it, with all that? Skyjacker, 6.3 second lead after we had that first corner ping-pong. And Shiren in third. Cthulhu misses out in fourth. The Baz now in fifth ahead of Ensign. And Pat slipped to the back of that. So I believe we missed some just looking at the replay. But it was worth looking at, wasn't it? Come on. Oh, someone just wiped out. Was it Cthulhu? Oh, my Lord. Cthulhu driving on a knife edge. And this race has been a catastrophe for him. He's probably going to end up scoring less points, and this being his dropped round anyway. So Skyjacker then 6.2 seconds lead from Homesick Alien. Shiren now up and into third place with the Baz, Pat and Ensign Hewitt always changing positions for fifth and sixth. And Cthulhu, oh, he must be absolutely furious. I don't know what happened, but I just saw a big puff of smoke and Cthulhu going the wrong direction off the track. Skyjacker then 5.8 seconds. Homesick Alien starting to turn and twist the screw of the pressure cooker, which is forcing Skyjacker into driving faster than he should be going and making mistakes. Shiren then 3.8 seconds adrift of the Alien, and Shiren is ahead of the Baz, who's on the hard tyre, remember. Pat's on the medium, Ensign Hewitt on the hard. We're on lap 3 of 18, and Cthulhu has got a great deal of work ahead of him, my word. So the battle really is down here with the hard-tired runners. Shall we get on board with Sir Ensign of Hewittness, the Big Dan? And braking. And I've done a lap in these, not to try and push the advert for the champion, the VRC, but yeah, I do a thing called Car is the Star, and I did a lap in one of these. They're weird. They are very weird to drive. They're very fast. I really miss the gears. I use gears to sort of like judge the speed of the corner, whereas you've got no gear, it's just drive, so you've got to guess the speed or get the speed right. It's very hard to judge. So I don't know how these guys have done this season, where they've had to keep looking after the juice in the carton and drive these cars without throwing them off every corner, because you don't know how fast to go through the corner on them. Scary stuff. So Pat is ahead of Ensign Hewitt at the moment, pulling away, keeping up with the Baz. The Baz is driving above and beyond on those hard tyres. His fight's with Skyjacker today. Remember, Skyjacker must use those hard tyres at some point in the race. And, yeah, and then Baz can choose, I guess. I guess he'll choose softs. Or he'll see how these guys up ahead do with the softs, how long they last for, as they've not really been able to test them out that much with the tyre wear. Shiren, 3.7 seconds behind the Alien, 6.7 seconds ahead of the Baz. But the top three all on the racing soft tyre, and they have to use a mandatory hard tyre at some point. Bazza is getting the hard tyre out the way and driving out of his skin. The Belgian Bullet is absolutely firing on all cylinders right now. And Pat on the medium tyre, though the medium tyres will be starting to get into their juicy spot, their G spot. They're going to be there, ready for a good old touching. Oh, come on, Pat, give it some sideways. Go on, my son, give it some welly. Nice. So Pat getting into the right moment of the tyres. So he'll be closing down on the Baz, who seems to be doing very well on those hards. Ensign Ewart staying with him, though. Look, Ensign Ewart, no slouch in his Audi. 16 seconds ahead of Cthulhu. Has he had some more adventures? I'm not sure. Or he's just lost that much time. But big job for Cthulhu, and those tyres are getting older by the corner. So we'll keep our eye on that. Skyjacker losing another second to the Alien. And the Alien not getting fastest laps, but he's absolutely pelting them in there. I don't know if Skyjack's trying to look after those tyres. They are a little more worn than the Aliens, but we know the Alien very neat on tyres. Very neat. He's a smooth operator. And Shiren, he's doing well with tyres as well. Shiren looking after him, but he's not closed in on... Oh, he's got the fastest lap of the race, actually. He's closed a couple of tenths on the Alien, but not a vast amount. Not nothing. Oh, Mark, you can't say a double negative. There's nothing to write down here, sir, to report. Another couple of tenths, though. It could be newsworthy soon. We'll see. The Baz has got him. He's under pressure now. Yes, Pat has caught him. Pat's tyres, we think, getting into the groove now, and they are at their optimum. He's had a little snag with the apex of Le Sourd, giving Bazza a bit of breathing space as they head towards Eau Rouge. But if Pat plays his cards right, he's got a bit of damage. That's not going to help him through Eau Rouge. Rayon. But yeah, if he can get into the toe, he's still a little bit way off the toe. But if he can get nice and close to the Baz and get a toe up that final straight, he should be golden before the bus stop. The Baz, remember, on them hard tyres. He's driving absolutely out of his skin. They've pulled away from Ensign Ewart, who's lost 3 seconds to Cthulhu. Cthulhu driving with the fire of Diablo in his belly. Skyjacker, he's maintained this lap with Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien's been slowly pulling him in, but he seems to have maintained. Their tyre wear isn't that far apart now. Homesick Alien seeming to start to use his front tyres a little more as Shiren pulls in a bit of time on the Alien, and it seems to be closing up at the front. There's some dark clouds on the horizon I can see there. I don't see the radars, but we did look. There was nothing leading up to this race. No storm clouds in the 60 minutes previous to the race. It's all blue skies from that view, but there was a dark cloud that was like hanging over this whole bloody round. The big dark cloud. Skyjacker leading this race handsomely, 4.2 seconds, and he pulled off the move, and then was helped out with the second lap shenanigans in the first corner between Cthulhu, Homesick, and then later Shiren joined. And that's given Skyjacker a bit of a reprieve, but Homesick Alien's been slowly chipping away. But Shiren has been chipping away at the Alien, and the Homesick Alien might be more concerned about what's going on behind him than what's going on in front of him. Shiren is using juice like it just doesn't matter. Halfway in this race will be end of lap 9, or maybe beginning of lap 9 you might get away with. But no, it'll be end of lap 9. No, it'll be... I don't know when. But halfway should be lap 9. Right at the beginning of it or at the end. Cthulhu's gone in. He must be absolutely destroying those tyres. Puts fresh set of softs on. He's just going to have fun today, I think, Cthulhu. He's just going to keep smashing them out. and just, you know, enjoy this last race of the championship, I guess. He's the minute he put wet tyres on and everyone put intermediates on is pretty much when that championship disappeared from his fingertips. And now he's just out there having a blast. Skyjacker, the serious business of winning a race before this championship expires, going out with a bang. And his fuel, his juice has started flashing, and Home 6 is okay at the moment. Shiren, his juice is flashing as well. The tyres are absolutely shot, and he's still 2 seconds adrift of the Alien. Pat has only pulled about a second away from Bazza, but Ensign Ewart, where has he come from, sir? He is back in this. Skyjacker and Shiren both making a pit stop. Homesick Alien opting to stay out. Now, that is wise, but yeah, because the hard tyre is going to be slow. He's still going to be faster on those softs than the hard tyre. Let's have a look at Baz. The best Baz is doing 2:07. You see, he's gone in as well. He's had enough. That's not enough laps to get home on a soft. Oh, it's not enough laps on juice as well. Another pit stop by these guys where Homesick Alien, his juice is flashing though. He's only going to really gain 1 lap advantage maybe. And Skyjacker then, he's gone for another set of softs. He's rinsing them. And last 4 laps, I suppose, 7 laps on another set of softs. And then last 4 laps on hards. Makes sense. Softs for Shiren. Pat, he's limited himself to mediums or hards. Baz will be off the hards, I imagine. And he may have wanted to do the strategy that Skyjacker's done, because they can't go all the way to the end. He's only... Oh, Cthulhu then catching up traffic. So Cthulhu's done an amazing outlap there. It's cracking stuff, because he's caught up the pit stoppers and he's back in the race again. Well done, Cthulhu. Welcome back to the race. Homesick Alien still hasn't pitted yet. Skyjacker might get the... hang on. I struggle with this every bloody time. The undercut. There you go. Didn't take as long that time. Skyjacker might get the undercut here. Well, Skyjacker was leading. What am I saying? Shiren might get the undercut on Homesick. He was only 2 seconds behind him, remember? And out there on a fresh set of softs as the Alien is trying to make a very old set of softs get round. He did a 2:07 last time around. And Shiren may get the jump on the Alien, but the Alien got an extra lap into the race. That means less time on the hards. That juice only just got him there, didn't it? Well done, Homesick. Let's see how that plays out. So Skyjacker should easily still be in the lead of the race. He had a 4-second advantage on the Alien when he pitted, and Shiren was 2 seconds behind the Alien. Homesick Alien stayed out an extra lap, which sometimes is quite dangerous, but it may pay dividends later in the race. It may come back to him that his, Shiren and Skyjacker didn't bother filling all the way up because they knew they were coming back in. Is Homesick Alien going to try and make it a one-stop strategy? Seems a bit far-fetched. He's hard tyres. He won't be using as much juice on the hard tyre. Look at the battle we've got down here. 4 wide. Friggin' hell. How did I miss this? So Pat, Ensign Ewart, Bazza, and Cthulhu. We saw Cthulhu was catching them up. Oh, and Pat's had a mistake made there. Or a reset, something. But he's got to go onto the medium tyres, remember. Whereas Ensign, Bazza, and Pat and Cthulhu all on the soft tyre, and they are raging. They are raging and fighting like anything. So Homesick has come out behind Shiren. He lost a net 4 seconds, didn't he? Because he's 8 seconds behind Skyjacker and 2 seconds behind Shiren. So, and he's gone onto the hard tyre, but he's not fueled up. He's not fully fueled up. This is interesting, isn't it? He's getting his hard... So where Skyjacker will have to be on the hard tyre at the end of the race. Homesick has manoeuvred it himself into a position where he'll be putting the soft tyre on at the end of the race. So, well, he's going to do three or four laps maybe on the hard tyre now. Take the pain to get the Audi later. He's not one stopping because he's not put a lot of fuel in. He's only put less than 3/4 of juice in the box. So, and Shiren's only put 3/4 in, Skyjacker as well. Funny how they all think the same. The clever little buggers. And Pat there, 1.5 seconds, but Pat really has given himself a disability there with the racing mediums. They don't seem to be lasting any longer. Well, the juice doesn't last any longer than the soft tyre. So, yes, the mediums is a hindrance for him here. And Silverstar saying, juice. So, Skyjacker then, 5 seconds ahead of Shiren. Shiren gets the fastest lap of the race so far with a 2:04.5. Blow me down with a feather. That's fast, Shiren. Well done. Homesick Alien, 5 seconds adrift on the hard tyre. He's got 20 seconds in his pocket to Ensign Hewitt, who nearly had a Bazza in his back pocket. And now they just keep swinging, these guys. They're swinging it here, they're swinging it there, swinging it everywhere. And Bazza, get your head together, boy. You're doing a great job. And it's a fantastic fight. Ensign Hewitt has every chance of grabbing a good 4th place here, but he's a tyre killer, is our Ensign. So how long will his tyres? But then Cthulhu chasing him is as bad with the tyres, and he's already a lap older than Ensign Hewitt is. So all's good. Bazza, he might come out on this one on top with his tyre appreciation and his rims. Those are fine rims though. Don't like to give him a big head about his rims, but he's got a great set of rims on that Audi. Then we have Pat. Oh, medium tyres, bruv. What can you say? What can you do? Nothing really. It's the juice. The juice didn't last. If the juice lasted, then medium tyres might have been absolute killers. But the juice just doesn't last. It's Spa, innit? It's Spa with all those long straights and long sweeping corners. The juice just doesn't stretch. It's not stretchy juice. So Skyjacker well in the hunt here for his first win this season in the championship. He's on lap 10 of 18 at the moment. Another pit stop to make before the end. He has to put some hard tyres on that Audi e-tron. With Shiren absolutely killing the lap times though. Shiren is a huge threat, a weapon in that Audi today. And that Skyjacker, he's got a couple of snipers aiming at him. He's got Homesick Alien and he's got Shiren, so he might have a bit of a worry in his back of his mind at the moment. Another pit stop to make though. Can't be thinking too much. Must stick to the plan. But Shiren is coming with full force. Cthulhu has got himself ahead of Ensign Hewitt. I'm sorry, I'm neglecting the double race. The Baz just waiting for these two to kill their tyres. Ensign Hewitt as well, maybe leaning back. Cthulhu is a pacey boy though. And they don't want to slow. Their race really is between each other. And the Baz really is races with Skyjacker. 4 points in the championship. And I'm counting 4 points right there. Oh my. And it's 4 points he needed on Skyjacker, not 4 points. Is he 4 points ahead or behind? I think he's 4 points behind, isn't he? Oh God, I've got itchy. I've got to do some nasal clearage. I really do, because my nose is itchy as hell. Let's have a look then. So, no, Baz. Oh no, Baz is 4 points ahead of Skyjacker. And as it stands right now, Baz is scoring a lot less than 4 points. I mean, Skyjacker's scoring a lot more than 4 points. So Bazza, oh, he needs it. Oh, he nearly ran out of track there. And the Baz is driving for position here. He wants to stay third in this championship. That would be great to walk away from, finishing third. with such big hitters as Shiren, Homesick, Cthulhu, Skyjacker, Ensign Ewart, Pat in the championship, that and Halves and whoever else signed up for it. Don't want to let Jokers, Electric. Yes, that's a big one. That's a big one. And Baz wants it. Baz needs it. And Silverstar saying, whoa, bunny hopping Bazza. He's because he can't get enough. He needs that position. And Cthulhu, what's happened to Cthulhu? He's gone into the pits. Cthulhu's pitted again. So he's going to be putting the hard tyre on, is he? And running to the end? Oh, he had a massive ding before he came into the pit. Do you think he drove straight into the pit wall? Skyjacker then, 4 seconds. He's maintaining position. He's maintaining the time between Shiren. Even though Shiren is driving like the devil, he is not gaining on Skyjacker. Skyjacker managing his race like a boss. And Homesick Alien on the hard tyres, drifting away from the fight that is ahead of him. But never thy worry, because Homesick Alien will rise again when he puts the soft tyres back on. The other advantage is, because that big black cloud's still hanging around, is that if it does rain, they won't need to, Skyjacker won't need to put the hard tyre on at all. He can just go straight to an intermediate tyre. But at lap 11 of 18, the sun does seem to be shining quite brightly. And that's a blue sky there. It just keeps seeing the shot of it there. Look, there's a dark cloud. The sun's going down. The track's going to get cooler as well. That's going to slow down the tyre deg of these soft tyres that are out there at the moment. Lap 11 of 18. He's just coming around to complete lap 11 and start lap 12. His tyres are still in there. He's still got juice. He's lost a second to Shiren on this lap. That could be a concern for him. Shiren as well, yet to use the hard tyre. So they're going to be in the same predicament as each other when Homesick Alien puts another set of softs, straps a set of softs on and comes at him. He's going around on the hards again. He doesn't fancy the soft tyre just yet. It lasts about 7 laps, doesn't it? So we've only got 6 laps to go. I'm surprised Homesick didn't go in and go for a set of softs. That's surprised me. But he's going to go round again on these hard tyres, which is going to lose him a little bit more time. Skyjacker, how far can he go? Because we guessed he's going to do about 4 laps on the hard tyre. And that means he's got to try and go another 2 laps on what he's got. Shiren closing in on him. But Shiren's tyres are starting to look a little woeful as well. Skyjacker's a little worse than Shiren's. Juice is pretty much the same. Shiren's got a little more juice than Skyjacker. Homesick Alien, he's almost out of juice. So yeah, this is as planned, it seems. 4 laps on the hard tyre. Back, well, no more, I think. When did he pit? He pitted a lap after everyone else, didn't he? Lap 8. Yeah, because everyone else did lap 7. So yeah, that is 4 laps on the hards. I'm surprised he did that many, because he's only going to have to do 6 on the softs, and he obviously did a good 8 at the beginning on the softs. He could have probably come in a lap earlier, or maybe it's the juice. The juice, maybe. It's to make sure the juice lasts. It's the juice in this race, isn't it, that they're struggling with? Because Skyjacker's going to be pitting on this one as well as Shiren, because that juice is starting to go. Bazza. Oh, where? Did he get ahead of Ensign? We saw him absolutely caning Ensign Ewart, and he's pulled out a 2:07, and he still wants to maintain 4 points distance from Skyjacker to keep that 3rd place. And at the moment, it's even Stevens, but Skyjacker will probably have 3rd through the countback, and that's got to be the cruelest. Skyjacker and Shiren in the pits at the moment, and is of Homesick. Interesting. Now, Skyjacker and Shiren have to put the hard tyre on. Homesick can put the softs back on. He can put the hards again on if he wants, but I doubt that's not what he's going to want. Bazza comes in. I think he's got to run with a set of hard tyres. And no, they've all done hards. They're on softs as well. Shiren and Skyjacker, how far ahead are they in reality? Because that's going to be a tough 4 laps for them. Homesick didn't lose too much time, did he? 20 seconds he had on Ensign. He never caught him. So Skyjacker back out in the lead. Shiren in second, 2.4 seconds adrift of Skyjacker, and Shiren might be Skyjacker's saving grace. 18 seconds from the Alien with Shiren and Skyjacker. That's a huge task for the Alien. Cthulhu up to fourth. He's had a cracker. He's had an absolute... Has he had a hard tyre? He's on softs again. I'm not sure. Did he start on hards? I'm not sure. Cthulhu might have to come back in again to put hard tyres on. I don't think that's enough juice to get to the end either. So, yeah, everyone else is filling right up. So Cthulhu's still got to make another pit stop. That isn't a true position. He's going for fastest lap. He's had fastest lap last time around with a 2:04.490. And he's going for another one. The Bazinator in 5th place. And he wants, if Skyjacker wins, 16, 15, 14, pretty sure, yeah, 13, it'd be 4 points. No, Bazza really needs 3rd, to tell you the truth, or fastest lap. So, not to make it too difficult for the Belgian Bullet, but yeah, I think he needs one of those top 3 places if Skyjacker wins. If Skyjacker wins. He's 1.6 seconds ahead of Shiren. Shiren a little more comfortable with the hard tyre than Skyjacker, possibly. And the Homesick Alien, 16 seconds behind. It was 18 seconds. He's pulled back 2 seconds already. The man is an absolute machine, a weapon. Cthulhu, we know he's got to pit again before the end of this race to put a set of hard tyres on. But at the moment, he's having fun in 4th place and getting fastest lap after fastest lap. The Baz back out on a set of softs, and he's 7 seconds ahead of Ensign Ewart. That's a big gap. That's a huge gap. So the Baz not wasting time and not messing about. And he's secretly, I mean, if he can't get in the top 3, he's got to be secretly hoping someone's going to beat Skyjacker. Shiren's down to 1.1 seconds now on board with the Russian sensation. He really has adapted to the harder tyre better than Skyjacker, I believe. And it's down to less than a second. This is the pressure cooker, and Homesick Alien will be absolutely bouncing in glee if he knew that these two were going to just start commencing racing, because nothing slows you down more than having a good battle. So Homesick counting on these two, getting into a bit of argy-bargy, but Skyjacker maintaining that second away from Shiren, making life very difficult for Shiren. The sun going very low in the sky, which means these hard tyres are going to be even worse than useless, because the track is going to be pretty cool. So Shiren in second. Homesick Alien down to 14 seconds. That's 4 seconds he's gained on them already. Not even 2 laps of running. He's getting purples. Cthulhu in 4th, 13 seconds behind the Alien. Not part of that battle, but he's trying to get enough ground on the Bazinator to get out ahead of him. Now Baz is going to be on a set of pretty used softs by the end of this race, and Cthulhu will be on quite fresh hards. So he's trying to get as far away from Baz, Ensign Ewart and the Pat as best he can. Pat's got onto the hards as Bazza and Ensign used the hards at the beginning of the race. They're finishing on the softs. Homesick Alien has used the hards, and he is finishing on the softs. And he's got the fastest lap, by the way, 2:04.2. Another point just to rub it into Cthulhu, just to let Cthulhu know he was beat in this championship. And Skyjacker then is half a second ahead of Shiren. It is race on, and we know who Bazza's rooting for. And if Baz is in the chat trying to put Skyjacker off, saying he's going to beat you, he's going to overtake you. Watch your left, Watch your right. So Skyjacker then 6/10, doing enough to stay ahead of the Russian sensation, but it's a tricky one. Why has he got 21 on the side of his car, but his car 69? Is 21 like a sponsor or something? Is it something I don't know? Homesick Alien on them softs, 11 seconds now. He is absolutely gaining, but gaining is one thing. Will he have the tyres when he catches them? That's the other question, because the hard tyres are going to stay pretty nifty all the way to the end. They're barely going to crack the surface of those hard tyres. And we saw a pretty chewed up set of softs can only do about a 207, 208. And they're doing that on the hard tyre. So, yeah, Homesick Alien, he can huff and puff all he likes, but can he blow their house down? That is the question. Skyjacker 7/10 ahead of Shiren. Shiren really is putting on the pressure, and it's the last thing Skyjacker needs. He doesn't need that distraction, although it pushes him, doesn't it, I suppose? Pushes him into making a mistake. Homesick Alien, 10 seconds. He is really gaining fast. And Cthulhu goes in for his final stop to put those hard tyres on. And the Baz easily is going to get that position. But his tyres ever getting older. And Ensenua as well. Probably getting Cthulhu's position. I'm not sure about Pat. Pat might be too far back on those hard tyres now. And I'm guessing Cthulhu is edging his bets that their soft tyres are pretty much mullered by the end of the race, and he can gain. It's like the opposite tactic to what Homesick Alien's using on Skyjacker and Shiren. Shiren maintaining that second distance from Skyjacker, neither closing in nor dropping away. They've dropped into the 207s now. I don't know if that's because of the battery. We've only got 2 and a bit laps to go. Well, 2 laps to go, I guess. No, 2 and a bit laps to go. I get confused. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's not difficult. But my heart actually dropped then for a minute. I thought Skyjacker was lurching over towards the barrier. For heaven's sakes. Shiren, though, he knows that Skyjacker has got an alter ego called Spinjacker. You say his name 3 times, he's almost positively gonna spin. So we won't say Spinjacker 3 times. That's twice now. We're all right. As long as we don't say it a 3rd time, he's fine. So Shiren nearly did though. Shiren's back end hopping out there, and it's tight now between these two. 0.6 of a second as they go on to lap 17, the penultimate lap. And it's tight stuff here as Homesick Alien closing in, but he's half used up those soft tyres. He's into the 205s now, unable to touch the 204s, but Shiren and Skyjacker are knocking out the 207s still consistently. So Homesick Alien will soon be in the 207s when the tyres start dying down more. Can he catch them? 8 seconds adrift. The Baz hoping, praying that Shiren does something. 2/10 Shiren having a look, but he's gone wide now, and that has helped Skyjacker out no end, and he's happy about that. And Skyjacker trying to cling on to his first and only win this season in the VGT. And Silverstar saying start playing the Jaws theme. Is that with Homesick Alien? 6 seconds now. If it was the Jaws theme, it's starting to speed up, but the tyres are starting to die down. So, like I said, he can huff and he can puff, but who said that? Can he blow their house down? Skyjacker getting a reprieve there. Shiren on him. It looked like he'd licked the stamp, but he put it just left of the envelope. He missed the envelope altogether. And Homesick Alien closing. Skyjacker's going to be praying that Shiren puts up a huge defense to the Alien. Shiren, he might be dishing out some heavy pressure to Skyjacker, but he might be helping out Skyjacker in about a lap and a half. Well, a lap and a half will be the end of the race because they're coming up to the end of lap 18 now. Skyjacker will be counting the corners. He'll be counting the corners on this final lap, keeping half an eye on Shiren and the 5-second distance that Homesick Alien is. The Baz is 9 seconds. Oh, Cthulhu got out ahead of Ensign Newer. Ensign Newer's picked up a bit of damage there. And Cthulhu then 5th place. I thought he'd be behind Ensign Newer. I didn't keep an eye on it very well, sorry. But Ensign's struggling with the tyres. Bazza is okay with the tyres, but he needs the positions at the top of the table, the pack to change. We're into the final lap, and Skyjacker is now counting corners as Shiren hunts him down. But has Shiren peaked? Hey? Did he peak the lap before? Homesick Alien 5 seconds. He can't. It's a 2:05. They're doing 2:07, so he's still 2 seconds a lap faster, but he hasn't gained anything in the last sector or two. So Homesick Alien may have blown his last blow, and he might be just driving for 3rd place here. Skyjacker a second ahead of Shiren. The Bazza praying that Shiren steals this win away from Skyjacker, just to give Bazza 3rd in the championship, because if Skyjacker wins this, then Skyjacker finishes 3rd in the championship and the Baz walks away in 4th place. And Skyjacker at the moment has not put a foot wrong in the feature race. He has played it by the numbers, and he got a bit of luck on lap 2 when Shiren, Homesick and Cthulhu came across each other. Was it Cthulhu? Yes, I think it was. Homesick Alien's tyres look like they're baked, man. Totally baked. Shiren then 8/10. He's getting a bit of a tow all the way around here. He's only got the bus stop left to do it, and he's too far back. 5/10, and I think Skyjacker may have this one covered off. He's going to have one last ditch attempt in the bus stop, but it's not going to happen for him. He's right on his bumper, but Skyjacker takes the win and 3rd place in the championship with Shiren in 2nd and Homesick Alien. What an attempt he tried, but the tyres just couldn't hang in there, and he gets a podium. Take a boo, my son, and well done on the championship, because Cthulhu cannot catch you. The Bazza then in 4th place, just like the championship Baz, 4th. Best of the rest. And Silver Star in the chat saying, GG, Mr. Jacker. Hey, and he didn't spin. I didn't say it a 3rd time, and it didn't happen. So Bazza grabs himself 4th and drops to 4th in the championship. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Cthulhu, what could have been? But the woes started with the wet tyre, and he finishes in 5th place with Ensign Newer. Had flashes. Looked like did he get a podium? I think he did. I'm not sure. No, Baz got it off him, didn't he? Yeah, Baz got it off him. Got 6th in the end in the feature, and Pat, the medium tyres just may not have been the right choice, only because the juice doesn't last as long as the medium, the soft tyres. So you got to juice up. You got to pit before the tyre's absolutely dead anyway. But he gave it a go. Could have been spectacular if it was the right way to go. And that's Pat bringing it home in 7th spot. And
great racing, boys.
He's going to lose that position to Shiren. I mean, Shiren getting 2nd place. So Shiren at the championship moving all over the place in the final race. And there he is, Skyjacker. His win that he was looking for in the Audi e-tron Vision Gran Turismo for season 6, round 6 of the VGT. Well done, Mr. Skyjacker. Very good. Great race. Great race. Oh, it's over. So we'll go to have a look at the results. As we see Skyjacker takes the win, takes 3rd position away from Bazza in the championship. Great drive from Skyjacker. Shiren finishes in 2nd, takes that position away from Pat, I can't remember where they were in the table. But yeah, Shiren moving ahead of Pat in the championship. Moving up to 8th ahead of Pat. And Homesick Alien getting a great 3rd there and taking the championship. Because Cthulhu had a bad day at the office. He's been so good this whole season as well as Cthulhu. He'll be absolutely fuming, I am sure. Fancy having an off night on the big finale. Gutted for him. But Homesick Alien secures that championship, another one. He's going to have to extend the trophy room again. Call in the bulldozers. We've got to extend again. Gosh, which one shall we call this? The James Hunt Memorial Wing, or shall we call it is it Jimmy Stewart? Jackie Stewart. The Jackie Stewart. So, Homesick Alien, again, another championship, so there you go. And he doesn't even sound like that, trust me. Bazza in 4th, and that's where he's relegated to in the championship. Poor Baz. I tell you what, he drove like an absolute beast, though, and deserved 3rd in the championship, Baz, as far as I'm concerned. Cthulhu in 5th, not a great day at the office, but fun to watch for us because he drove like a demon. Ensenua in 6th, with Pat coming home in 7th spot. So that is it. Do you want me to? Honestly? I thought you were going to do it. Okay. So let's have a quick look at the chat. Great racing, boys. Well done to the champion. That's Homesick Alien. And Mama Homesick saying, thanks for more great commentary thingy. And Silver Star saying, the East wing of Homesick Aliens Championship medals room. Okay, so... Oh, God, I'm not good at these sort of things. It's good. Skyjacker's going to have a rest. He does so much for the VRC that he's just burnt out now. No, he hasn't. No, he's got a lot of commitments. His life is very hectic. It's got very busy, and it's just juggling things. He can only juggle only a certain amount of things. He's training his penis to see if it can get involved in the juggling, but at the moment it's just good for just 1 or 2 things. It hasn't picked it up yet. But in the meantime, Skyjacker's going to take a break. 2 balls, Skyjacker says. He's going to take a break for a bit. A sabbatical. Not from racing. We're still going to see him on the big screen looking glorious, but from all the hard work and the grimy stuff that you don't see behind the scenes, Skyjacker's going to take a little break from it. So this was his last championship as admin, but I never say never. I'm still hoping that we're going to see more in the future when he teaches his penis how to juggle. But yeah, for now, Skyjacker's taking a break. So from all of us, I'm sure I can speak on behalf of all of the participants and from the admin, huge thank you, Skyjacker. I mean, there's no words to explain how amazing you've been. If we divided up the parts of the VRC admin, you would definitely be the heart and soul. You definitely would be, and you are going to be so missed. So hopefully you miss it. Hopefully you miss doing it and stuff, that it's so much like a drug that you come back. But that's just me being selfish. But yeah, huge thank you from everyone who's raced in your championships. A huge thank you for every table and every stewarding thing and any piece of admin and setting up Discord, setting up the website, sorting out all of the charity events that we take. It's so much. It's going to be a huge gap left in the VRC admin room. It really is. And yeah, we all love you so much. And Skyjack saying, thanks, buddy. Love you, man. You are amazing. So, yes, right. Let's crack on then. So, yeah, join us again for Tuesday. That's it. We're down to one day. There's no rally Sundays. I haven't seen anything about anyone putting something up. Pat's trying to get some people to go and race on a different game. So, good luck. Them F1 games have been broken for so many years. No wonder they're letting people play it free over. There's a reason it's reduced by 60-odd%, and they're letting people play it free, Pat. That's all I'm saying. There's a reason for that. Because it's probably not very good, like the last incarnation since, I don't know, F1 97 on the PS1. Anyway, don't get me started. God almighty, I've already started. So yeah, there's the next race is going to be the Super Touring Car Championship on Tuesday. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I'm going to have to pick up a hobby or something. Start driving around like the Nürburgring or something in a different car every day. Something ridiculous like that. Okay, anyway, thank you, Skyjacker. We love you, and you will be hugely missed. And he'll still be racing. He's not dying or anything. I mean, I probably done it too big. I probably bigged that up too much. Hey, Skyjacker, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out, all right, bud? Right? Okay, that was us at the VRC. Thank you very much for watching, sticking with us, and doing everything else, liking, sharing, doing all the stuff that you always do. We love you lots.
I won't face with hand
and Skyjack is saying I won't. Okay. Big up Skyjacker. Give him loads of love in Discord. Send him messages if you're in our Discord. Thank him. You know, I spoke for all of you, but it is better when it's personal. Hey, why don't you spam up his private message box? Just send him a message every 10 minutes saying come back. If everyone in Discord sends him a message every 10 minutes saying please come back, I think we could probably get him to come back. The campaign starts here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we've got a new campaign. Join us on SCTT, and I'll keep you updated on the Let's Get Skyjacker Back campaign. Mama Homesick in the chat saying great work, Skyjacker. All right, I'll go before I get into any more trouble. I was your commentator and your broadcaster, Ray Singwheels. Thank you for joining us here at the Virtual Racers Club. I'll see you Tuesday, it seems. Wow. I'll probably do an FGP replay. I've got a load of them. So I might see you before that, but it won't be for live racing. The next live racing will be Tuesday. Peace and love. Peace and love.